last 5 games of the playoffs. We had the Heat Bucks, the Lakers Grizzlies, the Clippers Suns, the Boston Celtics Hawks, and we finally had Nuggets Timberwolves. Let's start off with the Nuggets Timberwolves. Timberwolves have officially been eliminated. They were doing really good in this game, but at the end it was not good. Anthony Edwards is him though. He is a bright star. He was cooking the Nuggets the whole series, and I believe he will be a superstar in the future. But Rudy Gobert couldn't really get a rebound, and Karl-Anthony Towns didn't do well at all. The rest of the team is not that good. Like Cat and Rudy just are not good in the playoffs. Anthony Edwards is, but some of the role players are good in the playoffs, but Cat and Rudy are not. And Jokic just like destroyed them, even though Rudy is a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Jamal Murray also had a 27-point game, I believe. I mean, he averaged 27. Playoff Jamal is a thing. He has been good in the playoffs for his career, especially in the bubble. And this year, he's been good this series. Next, let me just talk about the Clippers Suns. The Clippers lost in 5, officially eliminated, mostly because of their injuries and like bad rotations. Marcus Morris, but Russell Westbrook wasn't that. He was alright today. He wasn't too good. Norman Powell was carrying the offense. Like the Clippers almost came back from a 17-point deficit in the fourth quarter, but they didn't, and they could have won, but they didn't. That's the main story for the Clippers. They always do that. But yeah, Russell Westbrook has shown he's still capable of playing. A lot of people say he will retire at this season. He's not good anymore. But that's only because he was on the Lakers. It was a bad situation back then. Now it's a good situation, but before that, it was a horrible situation. Russell Westbrook did not fit there at all. So, but we got Russell Westbrook going off 23 points per game, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, going back to his all-star form. Sadly, Kawhi tore his meniscus. That's why he couldn't play, and he might be available next year, but the Clippers championship title is the door is closing. Only 1 or 2 more years left before it's over, and they need to re-sign Russ. Russ and Bones are really good to as their point guards, but they definitely need a backup forward. But Batum was horrible until the last game, and Morris was also horrible until the last game, and then Robert Covington barely got playing time. They should play Robert Covington. But yeah, next we got the Lakers and Grizzlies. That game was crazy. We had 3 really fun, entertaining. All 5 of them were really close. Playoff hoops this year has been much better than a lot of years. All the series were pretty competitive. Like even the Nets Sixers series was competitive. Like the games were close. Like we don't like before, like the 1-8 seed, like all the games blowouts, but not this year. The Grizzlies lost down 3-1. They are playing today for their season, and Rui Hachimura has almost outscored the whole bench of the Grizzlies. They need more of that. Ja Morant has been carrying. Dylan Brooks has not been him. Lakers, LeBron James 2020 game, and he was clutch with the game tying layup to force overtime, and the game winning layup to win overtime over Dylan Brooks. And AD, although hasn't been that good on offense, has been really good on defense. I saw a stat. He's averaging around 6.5 stocks per game, which is blocks plus steals. He's averaging like almost 5 blocks and like 1.5 steals, which is kind of crazy. Anthony Davis showing that going back to his form, Defense Player of the Year. Yeah, the Lakers role players have just been better. D'Angelo Russell has been struggling the whole series. Hit 3 clutch threes at the clutch time, and the Grizzlies just couldn't come back. They were winning by a lot. They should have won this game, but they didn't. LeBron James is just like in the clutch time. He was him, bro. 2020 game, first since Shaq and Lakers. Now let's go to the Boston Celtics versus Atlanta Hawks. That game was crazy. The Celtics were winning by a decent amount the whole game, and then the Hawks came back. Like, the Boston Celtics, a lot of people predicted them to sweep the Hawks. Right now, it's a 6-game series at least, with Trae Young icing the game at the logo. That was a crazy shot. Almost at the logo, a 30-foot shot to win the game. That was crazy. Like Atlanta is not that bad of a team as many people say. Like, their team is pretty good. Trae Young, DeJounte Murray has been showing pretty good signs, but they just need more depth. They just need a lot more depth. Like, their depth is not good at all. Maybe some more forwards too, as John Collins probably getting traded. Just trade him, man. He hasn't been good the whole series. But the Celtics, like, the Sixers have a lot of rest right now. They will get 2 more days of rest. And Celtics will win the series probably, but if they made it a long series because the Hawks have been pretty good. DeJounte got suspended and they still won. DeJounte is coming back next game too. So I'm worried about the Celtics right now. They might lose to the Sixers. Sixers are fully rested, except Embiid is injured, but he can play through it. So, yeah. Lastly, of course, playoff Jimmy is him. We got the Miami Heat versus Milwaukee Bucks. Now, the Bucks were up 12 with 6 minutes left. I thought the game was over by that point. Jimmy Butler have been carrying, but the other players have not. Bam Adebayo has not been good this series. Maybe on the defensive side, he's been decent, but offensively, he's not been good. But what I saw was amazing. Jimmy Butler scoring 56 points, which is the 4th most points in NBA history in the playoffs. Caleb Martin also hit many clutch threes, especially one in the face of Giannis, which is crazy. He and Jimmy were carrying the offense, and the Heat won, taking a commanding 3-1 lead. No one expected this. The Bucks might be out in round 1. That is crazy. Literally, almost no one expected this except maybe the Miami Heat. The Bucks were supposed to sweep the Heat. No, it's a 3-1 lead for the Miami Heat, with a huge possibility if they just win one of the 3 games, they could win the whole series. And the Bucks were a lot of people's pick to win the championship, and they are. Jimmy is just 56 points. Is just crazy. Hit a lot of clutch shots over Drew Holiday, Giannis, Chris Middleton, and the Bucks offense was not good. Giannis missed a lot of layups at the clutch time. Drew Holiday missed a couple of threes. And Brook Lopez had 36 points. Giannis had a triple-double, but it was not enough for Jimmy 56-point game. That's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. We're out.